Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mark from the Cabo Gaming, and today we're going to talk about the settings that I have enabled for my character to make sure that the hands should be going a little bit more smooth than normal. As you can see, I am using my D-pad right and left, and of course up and down on my D-pad just for the codings, my power codings and everything else. So I'm going to let you see now the settings of my character, how I done that, so that you, when the game comes in about 4 months, that you will not have any problems with that, right? Also, I want to say something to the developers. That's something I also experienced. Why is there only one sleeper on the map, right? Just for the developers, why is there only one sleep herb on the map? Let's see where it is. It's here. It's the only sleep herb on the map. I think you need to get a little bit more sleep herbs, because it is kind of hard to create tranquilizers. In this game, where you have such a big map, but only one place to get the sleep herb, right? And you need to have two things, sleep herb and something else, right? So with that being said, let's dive right in. Let's dive right into the settings. Go to options, right? As you can see, directional control, type 1, right? Auto sheet, disable auto sheet. I need to sheet myself, so I don't want to auto sheet every time I do 10 seconds nothing, right? Item use control types 2. Pressing is pressing instead of releasing, right? So we done that. D-pad control configurations, as you can see, type 2. That is the thing that we have right now. So type 2, auto sheet. Directional control input for LS to move Hunter the direction of the camera, right? So we'll go to second one. Open menu controls, right? So I just let you see my my controls so far. It's just the normal things: minimap scale, down areas large, aim focus mode default, everything is default here, right? I have the health gauge fixed, the stamina gauge fixed, the sharpness gauge display fixed, companion health gauge display fixed. Why do I have this fixed? Because I always want to see what my health is. I don't like it dynamic, right? I always done that in every Monster Hunter world, always fixed. Subtitle the default. Subtitle background do not display, because otherwise you will have a black background in there. So I disabled this so that you can see just white subtitles instead having a black background to highlight the subtitles. I disabled this, right? So blood effects are displayed. Close the chat window, right? Closes the communication window or chat log after a message is sent, right? So I don't need to have that 10 hours on my screen. Right, hide other players as secret. I did that on all. The reason why I enabled this is because if you are playing in a multiplayer aspect, you can see multiple secrets running around during the monster hunt, and it can be a little bit of visual clutter. So I don't want to have that. So I disabled other players as secret. Obscure hunter visibility type 1, display silhouette with a white outline. The hunter is obscured, right? Head armor visibility show. Here's something that I want to hide, right? I've been searching for this for a long time, because I create beautiful characters. I think for myself, it's of course subjective to everybody else. So this is what I was searching for. So head armor is right here. Weapon visibility show, right? So this is on the first tab. So here we go. Dash control is the same thing. Auto sheet disabled, of course. Directional control type 1, directional control type 2. So this is for the PC. Expanded item bar controls. Here we go. This is type 2. Right. So this is the thing that I have, type 2. Right. So directional control type 1. Expanded item bar type 2. Right. A whole confirmation default. Right, D-pad configuration, and if you look here, you can see that I have type 2 enabled, right? It's type 2, navigate item bars and ammo coatings bar with the D-pad. Left bumper plus D-pad calls sacred, which and switch weapons, etc. Left bumper XBYA selects a radial menu shortcut. So if you want to know how it does, because I have the D-pad left and right and up and down for the coatings, so that you don't need to press extra buttons, this is the way to go, guys. So that's about it. So we found now under option where to the head armor visibility. I've been searching for that for 2 days, right? Because normally, if I'm not mistaken, it was under camera function. Now not under camera function anymore. It's just under game settings. It's on tab 3 of 4. So also hunting horn button guide settings. Display the regular button. Type 2 only display the list of melodies. Type 3 display the regular buttons guide regardless. So here's also the hunting horn thing, right, where you can enable here. Right. So yeah, I think that's about it. That's about it. It's all for the settings that I have. Of course, camera. If we go to the camera settings, you can see that I've done some camera settings. Right. Let's see which camera settings do I have disabled. That's so minimal. I don't care about that. Camera shake is disabled. Camera distant pan is 1. Ambient camera swing is 1. I already did that. Focus camera disabled. Why the focus camera disabled? If Ray Dow or anything does a specific attack, as well the specific attack that he comes back with the tail slap, the camera will pan. So the focus camera will automatically pan. So you don't want to have that. You want to check out the camera yourself, right? So I disabled this because sometimes if you enable this and it keeps on the monster, it makes sure that your character is going away and you have no idea when he does the tail slap, right? So yeah. So I disabled it. Camera distance zoom, as you can see, I have that maximized. Where is it? Camera distance zoom, I have this maximized. This is the default settings, it's right on the character. I would always strongly suggest to put that on as far away as possible, so you have more field of view, so that you can see more what's going on in your surrounding, so that you are not getting effed in your ass a lot of times, right? So yeah, that's about it, I guess. Those are the things. I have motion blur disabled. Voice chat is enabled, of course, voice chat following 80. Then I have color blindness. We have that visual accessibility, auditory and motion sickness reduction, and automatic settings. I haven't found yet where the thing is for, again, Palico language here. I haven't found the settings for arachnophobia. I think blood effects here. Displayed, can disable that. So I don't know where visual accessibility. No. Of course, when you have color blindness, you can choose this, right? If you want to. So I haven't seen the option yet to enable or disable the arachnophobia. But yeah, that's probably something for my problem. So guys, these are my settings. I hope this helped. So what is important for me is on settings. 1, the game settings is on tab 3, the head armor height. What is important for me for the normal configuration settings here is I disabled the auto sheet. Yeah. D-pad control functions type 2. Yeah. That's for me important. Yeah. Item use type 2. Pressing the R3 button instead of just losing. Because sometimes you're in a menu and you accidentally go to a menu that you don't want. Right. Then we have the camera settings. Right. So camera distance zooms, maximize, camera distance pans, minimize, right? Things like that. So I hope this helps you for setting up your character. At least have the D-pad left and right and up and down for the coatings, so you don't need to push extra buttons and things like that. I hope this helped you guys out. This is my settings. This is how I play the game. Yeah, maybe it helps you. Maybe it doesn't help you. I don't care. I play the game like this. So maybe when the game comes out fully released in about 4 months, that you are not struggling where to find things, but that you instantly know where you can adjust the things that you want, like the height, armor from the face, like the distance from your character, and everything else, right? So my name is Mark from the Cowboy Gamer. I hope these settings will help you out. It helps me out a lot. And I hope you have all a pleasant weekend and have a pleasant day. I'll see you guys in the next time. So yeah, bye bye guys.